All right, this one is for day 4, page 7, from your iReady packet. Yeah, day 4, page 7. So, day 4, page 7, right here. This one actually has quite a few problems on here. Um, so, just in case you guys have any questions, you want me to slow down, I'll have this out there. But let me just make it small. Let's see. That's okay. That's good enough. I'll put it up here. All right, so here we go. So the first one says Rachel mows 5 lawns in 8 hours. 5 lawns in 8 hours. At this rate, how many lawns can she mow in 40 hours? So first, we're going to put our ratio first. Oh, can't see it, just in case. So 5 lawns, so we're going to put 5 lawns, L, to 8 hours. Let's put a capital L just so we can notice it. So we want to find out how much it takes for 40 hours. How do you get from an 8 to a 40? We need to multiply that. 8 times 5 gives me 40. So I multiply both sides by 5. 5 times 5 gives me 25. L, 5 lawns per 40 hours. How many lawns can she mow in 40 hours? She can mow 25 lawns in 40 hours. Make sure you guys do the other answers like this. I'm not going to write them like that. I just want you to see how I want the answers. I don't want you just copying the answers at the end of the video. So let's go to number 2. And since we have colors, let's use them. Let's go green. There you go. It says a contractor charges 1,200 for 100 square feet of roofing installed. So 1,200 to 100. That's our ratio. At this rate, how much does it cost to have 1,100 square feet installed? So we need to go from 100 to 1,100. If you count by hundreds, 200, 300, 400, 500, 6, 7, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, I can skip count 11 times to get to this number. For example, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100. So how many times did I skip count by 100 to get to 1,100? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did it 11 times. So I need to do 100 times 11 to get to this number. 100, but let me write the ratio first. 100 square feet. Square feet. Ugh, it's feet squared. You can also say feet squared. So you know when we do our area, it's this. Square feet, it's feet squared. Anyway, then we write the money. Money. See, so we need to get to 1,100. 1,100. How do we get there? What do we multiply the 100 by? By 11. 100 by times 11 for one side, times 11 for the other side. So right here, 100 times 11 gives us 1,100 feet squared, or square feet. But how much money is that going to cost us? So it's 1,200. It's 1,200 times 11. So I'll do the shortcut way, and then I'll do it this way as well. So for example, 12 times, yeah, 12 times 11. If you know what's 12 times 11, it's 132, right? Yes, I just like making sure. 132. And when you do that, so you can do it this way. 1,000, 1,200 times 11. So 12 times 11 is 132. After that, we just add these two zeros, and that would be our answer. I can show you over here as well. You know how to do it this way. But we would get the same number. We get the same number. Ricky, yeah, Ricky, doing a little tutorial video. But what's up? Tutorial. It's a guide or giving you the answers, I guess. Whatever. But I'll keep going. So when that means we would get 13,200. So for this many feet, how much does it cost? It would cost, make sure you put that as your sentence answer. Let's go to our next one. Hey, we can put this over here. Yeah. But if you have a question, Ricky, just make sure you write it here and I'll try answering it right now. So number 3 says, it takes Jill 2 hours to run 14.5 miles. Okay, there's our rate. 2 hours, 14.5. At this rate, how far could she run in 3 hours? Now, if I multiply 2 by something, so you know the one way I always show you, write the ratio first, and then it's asking you for 3 hours. Can you multiply 2 by something to get 3? No, I mean, if it's we use decimals, yes, but for right now, whenever you can multiply 2 to a 3 or a number from here, try figuring out how much 1 is. So first we're gonna figure out how much 1 hour is, and we can do that easily. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1. So now I need to do 14.5 divided by 2. When I do 14.5 divided by 2, I'll do it on this side. 7, 14, bring down the 5. 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Add a 0, 10. 2 times 5 is 10. So when we divide this by 2, we get 7.25. So this is our rate, 1 hour per 7.25 meters. Or I mean, I'm sorry, we can't say per 7.25 because it's not 1. So we can say 7.25 meters per hour. But how far could she run in 3 hours? So now that we have 1 hour, it's much easier to get to 3 hours. How do we get from 1 to 3 hours? What do we multiply? 1 times 3. We do that to both sides, and that's how we're gonna find out how many meters it is. 7.25. This one you guys should be able to do on your own, but I'll do it anyway here. 7, 21. We have 2 decimal spots. 1, 2, so we're gonna skip 2 decimal spots. And why not go ahead and let's use this highlighter. So 2 decimal spots, 2 decimal spots. It's going to be 21.75. So 21.75 meters. Man, I am noticing you might not have space. Maybe do this in scratch paper, then write your sentences in here. Just make sure you have your scratch paper in the back, because I have more space and it's getting trickier to do all my work in here. So if you can, please have it in a separate sheet of paper and just staple it to this packet, or have it in the back of this page. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to number 4. It says Bobby catches 8 passes in 3 football games. At this rate, how many passes does he catch in 15 games? 8 passes, 3 games. Can we get from 3 games to 15 games? Yes, we can. I got a parent calling me, maybe. I can answer right now. Sorry. Anyway, so we have 8 passes to 3 games. And they want to figure out how many passes, we don't know, how many passes does he catch in 15 games? How do we get from 3 to 15? We multiply the 3 by a 5. 3 times 5 equals 15, so we do it on both sides. 8 times 5 gives us 40. That means that he can do 40 passes. Let's go to our next one. I'm liking this color wheel thing. 5 boxes of crackers cost $5. Boxes of crackers costs $9. At this rate, how much do 20 boxes cost? So 5 boxes, we need to find out how many. 20 boxes. Why did I put a D? So boxes. 5 boxes. And we need to get to 20 boxes. What do we multiply 5 by to get 20? Multiply by 4. That means we need to multiply both sides by 4. So 9 times 4 gives us 36. That means it would cost $36 for 20 boxes. Let's go to the next one, number 6. Almost done, almost there. Let's see. It takes a jet 2 hours to fly 1,100 miles. At this rate, how far does it fly in 8 hours? So we have 2 hours. Oh, wait, color. So we have. That trick. There we go. So we have 2 hours to 1,100 miles. And they're asking how many is it for 8 hours? How do we get from 2 to 8? We multiply it by 4. And we do it to both sides. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. So it would, this rate, how far does it fly in 8 hours? In 8 hours, it flies 4,400 meters. Ooh, there you go.